Hello, welcome.
Happy New Year.
This is the first episode?
Yeah.
It is. Happy New Year. We could have done it New Year's as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, we missed 3 weeks. We're
We
back.
done it last week, but why didn't we do it?
Sidetracked by pints.
Oh, yeah.
Sidetracked by beers.
Sidetracked by the Witherspoon's New Year's sale.
Yeah, cheap pints in Witherspoons right now.
It's not really any cheaper than it is usually, but
No, it's not. It's always cheap. We should announce in the intro that this is our second to last episode for now, for the foreseeable future. Because have we even said that we're leaving?
no.
No.
There's an announcement, official Now Daft announcement.
Official Now Daft announcement that in March we're going to Australia, but the podcast ends next week. Whatever date that is, I can't remember the date.
Yeah.
But next week.
Next
Next week. Tuesday.
Yeah, when will it be uploaded by then?
Tuesday.
This one's going on Tuesday. What about the next one?
Tuesday. I'll make sure it's
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday. I'll schedule it or something.
The finale.
Yeah, we're going to Australia for a year, but we might pick up at some point
Yeah.
if we get mics and laptops. We'll have laptops, but we won't have mics.
No.
We'll find a way though. It'll be easy, I'm sure. We might even share a mic. No shit, we won't do that. That was lackluster big news. That was
Yeah.
like the calmest way to say we're gone for a while. I hope you all understand that we have to leave, but we'll leave it till next week to say goodbye.
Yeah. What we doing for the last episode?
No
Now
special.
Daft.
We'll have to ask.
We're doing Now Daft for the last episode.
We'll ask the fans of the podcast.
Yeah.
How does it feel that you got fans now? Podcast fans,
Not
all
bothered.
10 of them, whatever.
Not asked.
Not asked. That's a respectful way to say it.
Comment down below.
Comment down below anything, but more importantly, what we should do for the last episode, whilst you're still here, before you tune off. Beer of the week.
I don't know actually. Not looked.
An array.
Cronenberg 1664.
And for me, I've already had 2 beers before we started, and it was
It's French.
Newcastle.
I never knew it was French.
Yeah,
I know it's French.
they don't speak German, but they're very German influenced.
Yeah.
It's like right on the border. I'm pretty sure Arsene Wenger is from the area. Strasbourg as well
Yeah.
is the region that's very German influenced, and there was a contest over it back in the day.
Avec savoir faire.
If yeah.
I don't know. I'm not very good at French.
And my beer is Beck's, which apparently is German too. I've never looked into Beck's though.
That's the worst choice you could have picked as well.
Yeah, you're the one who's choking on a beer. I don't know if it is the worst. The worst will probably be at Carlin.
Does it still stink of weed?
No.
They used to stink of weed back in the day.
No, it's Corona that stinks of weed.
Nah,
Pop
Beck's
over
did.
Corona.
Beck's did as well.
Interesting. Well, this doesn't stink of weed.
Do you ever used to do Beck's Blue? Might still do it.
No idea. Never been a Beck's man.
That was a non-alcoholic.
Oh, well, no. Didn't know about that shit. They probably still do non-alcoholic then. It's probably still called Beck's Blue.
I actually want to create a Beck's one time, and what did I do? It was at a primary school. Sports day, yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean created a Beck's?
No, I want to create a Beck's.
Oh, a crate of Beck's.
Yeah, because they did on the same day they did like a parents run.
Yeah. They
Also,
often do that.
Yeah, obviously I'm not a parent, but I just took my dad's place.
You ran with the parents. Did you win?
Well, yeah, obviously because I want to create a Beck's.
Interesting. So primary school no was faster than parents. But that's often
No, I
the
wasn't
case.
primary school. I was like 17.
Oh, it was your younger siblings.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough then. You were the dad for the day. And you were
I
fast
was
as
the
fuck.
dad. Yeah,
'Cause everyone else was
17-year-old.
like a
And I won.
slob father.
Yeah, that felt good.
That makes sense then. Yeah, that's a good idea, that is. I'm going to do it when I have a
Felt
son.
great.
When I have a son and then a son 10 years later, I'm just going to... In fact, I might even make my oldest son do the parents' day. Great idea. Brilliant idea. There won't be too many
What,
questions.
parents' evening?
Yeah, whatever. I'll just take... Oldest son's place will be the father. It's a good idea. It would create a bond as well. A toxic bond. Because the oldest brother would get their youngest brother in shit.
Depends what the age difference is.
It's a great idea though.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty good.
Wonder how many times it's been done before. You almost did it.
Next been done.
If you run in for Parents' Day. Never been done. Of course,
I reckon it has been done.
Yeah, I was gonna say. My sister's like 10 years older. I think she might have came into school once as like a. She wasn't a guardian, but I think she did take the place of a guardian once.
Yeah, she would. She was like, if you were 8 and she was 18.
Yeah, exactly like that. Something like 10 and 20. We got sidetracked on the Becks then. Did you drink the Becks? You were 17, so
It went towards a underage drinking evening.
That's pretty good, guys. You'll remember that forever, I'm sure.
I do.
You never told anyone that.
Yeah, true.
It was a secret. It was a secret that you cheated in the Father's Day race, the Parents' Day race as well. I'm gonna ring up that primary school now and tell them that someone cheated in like the 2015 race.
I had to shake the headmaster's hand and everything. It was the same headmaster that was there when I was there as well.
Oh, so he knew. He knew you did the dirty and cheated. That's pretty funny, guys. I don't have any younger siblings, so wish I did, because I'd bully them like shit. I'd beat them up every day, still. 24.
I've got 2. I'm past the bullying stage now.
Yeah, true. I probably wouldn't beat them up at 24.
If anything, the youngest don't get bullied, it's the middle one that gets bullied more. Because he's closer to my age.
That's probably the same for a lot of households, though. The middle one flies under the radar because the parents care about the young one and the old one.
Yeah. But he's 19 now, so he's like, you've got to put up with the bullying. You're a man.
Yeah, I guess so. So the young one gets away with it.
Yeah.
And the oldest one gets away with it. Makes sense. I don't know. I'm gonna have tens of children.
Nah.
I need to start soon though.
2.
2? That's now.
2 or 3.
3's now, bro.
Why? How much do you want?
I don't know. 5.
What?
5's reasonable. Well, you got to think about repopulation of the earth, right? So if you have one child, that's 2 people have just turned into 1. The mother and the father is just 1 now. If you have 2, then I guess you're staying steady.
Yeah.
You've replaced the 2.
If you have 3.
3, you're in the positive.
2 or 3. 2 or 3 is a decent amount.
4, you've doubled.
You don't want 1 because you end up being a sport brat.
Maybe. Depends.
Well, not really, but it
Not if
depends.
you neglect them.
Yeah.
You can say that about anything though. Depends how much money you've got. It's all about money.
So,
If you're poor...
5 kids? You're going to have to start soon.
No, I could start when I'm like 70. And that's the privilege of being a male. You
70 years old?
can still start at 70, yeah. Your sperm cells still work. You know, Theo Von?
Yeah, but
His dad's 70 when he was born.
they're like more prone to having diseases and disabilities.
Yeah, look at Theo Von. He became a comedian. He became a podcast host.
What do you mean?
Theo Von.
Yeah. How old is he?
His dad was 70 and his mum was like 30.
I didn't know that.
Quite funny. He's got a funny name as well. He's got like Theodore von Kernatowski.
And how old is he now?
I don't know, he's like 30, maybe even 40.
Theo Von.
He's youthful though.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a rat tail. He's got a mullet.
Yeah, I like him.
The rat
yeah,
king. He's the funniest one of the whole that Joe Rogan sphere, if you want to call them that. They're only known because of Joe Rogan, unfortunately.
Did he used to be on Barstool?
No,
I don't think it was.
He's been on Barstool for like the Sunday. Like
they do like, Caleb.
Yeah, they do like 10-minute videos.
Yeah.
He's funny though. He's genuinely funny. Joe Rogan's not that funny. He's comedians.
No. Joe Rogan's
comedic
funny.
stand-ups and shit.
Because you laugh at him, you're not laughing with him. Just do stupid shit. I'll say something stupid and you laugh at him.
He uses the same jokes a lot as well. And apparently there's people laugh at people who use the stool. You know, you do stand-up on a stool. You start on a stool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Apparently if you use the stool as a prop in your jokes, it's a bit of a cop-out. You know what I mean? Like humping the stool. Joe Rogan humps the stool a lot. Like he's talking about sex stories and humps the stool because it's a cheap cop-out. You got a prop.
Yeah.
Theo Von would never do that. You'll probably find one of him doing
Would you ever go to a stand-up show like that?
No. When I'm older. I think it's more of a, I'll have a nice sit-down night, relax, laugh at someone.
I don't know if I could.
Wait. I've been to a stand-up night. It was shit.
Where?
In Melbourne. It was me and there was like 4 of us in a tiny room. There was like seating for about 16 people, but it was really close proximity. And the jokes were shit. It was, they were all making like, there was a small Indian man who was making jokes about the fact he's a small Indian man. The worst type of jokes, like, haha, look at me, I'm a...
Self-deprecating humour.
Yeah. Then there was a Jewish woman making Jewish jokes. Then there was a white dude who was like, "Look at me, I'm toxic white male," and this was like
there's too many of
2019.
them.
It was shit. It was so shit.
Were they all Australian?
No, they were all foreign.
Oh,
they were
okay.
all non-Australian because it was comedy week, but there were shit comedians.
Where was the white guy from?
Canada.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. Yeah, it was shit. Don't go to it.
Did you laugh?
I was forced to laugh because it was such a small crowd.
Yeah, especially if it's a small environment as well. I feel like, when they pick on the crowd,
Yeah.
there's more of a chance of being picked on the crowd. That's my worst fear, that one of them.
I don't think they did too
Signaled
much of that.
out.
Though. I don't think they did too much of that because they put the blame on themselves pretty much. And it was shit. And it put me off comedians stand up for a while.
It's not really a thing over in the UK, is it?
Yeah. Of course it is. Edinburgh Fringe Festival. It's all about comedians.
Oh, is it?
No, he's in the UK. It's not in England now.
No, I mean, like, in America, it's like a culture, isn't it? Like, you go to like a stand-up show.
clubs, yeah. Comedy clubs.
Yeah, they don't really do it here. They have one in Manchester, but...
You'll find them if you look for them. Like, there'll be loads when you actually start looking for them.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Probably every week in a city when you actually look for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, stand-up comedians. You know Brendan Schaub?
No.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it. He's terrible at comedian. He's terrible at comedy. He's terrible at stand-up. He's got a Netflix show. It's
English?
terrible. American.
No, I don't.
He's also in the Joe Rogan sphere. He was a mixed martial artist. He's big heavyweight. Anyway, no one finds him funny, and they always laugh at how bad he is.
Yeah.
And he had somehow, I think he's got 2 Netflix specials doing comedy, just like recording the comedy skits, stand-up that he did. It's crazy that he even got that. And everyone laughs at the fact he got that. So, what's been going on in the world? The real topics, the bread and butter of the episode. What should we start with?
I don't really know.
I'm going to play that, the Prince Harry. What's he called? Harry Windsor? He's probably got a massive name. We're going to have to Google that.
I was at Harry Styles.
Prince. So, if you don't know Prince Harry, I think everyone knows. Brought out a book in the past 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And for some reason, some lines have been slower to come out than others. Like, I've been drip-fed information from this book over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. Honest, yeah.
The first one that came out was obviously him having sex behind a pub in a field.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like an older woman. He lost
Was that
his
him
virginity.
losing his virginity as well?
Yeah, he lost his virginity behind a pub to an older woman.
Yes. I was going to say that's fair enough, but...
That's fair enough for the average man, but it's funny when it's a royal. He also admitted to doing cocaine.
Yeah, but that's like fair enough.
It is fair enough, but it's a horror. It's horrifying to hear a royal family say it, basically.
Yeah, coming out and say it, but I reckon... I don't know. Prince Charles probably did a fair bit back in the day. Not cocaine, but something.
Yeah, they all did. Yeah, they're all like that, I guess. But it's not as public.
The problem is because it's public. It's not like
he's wrote
withheld.
a book about it. Yeah. His name is Henry Charles Albert David, and that doesn't feature a last surname.
What does your mum and dad think of it? Do they ever make comments about it?
They haven't made any comments about it. They don't know because they're not in the fucking Netflix world.
Yeah, it's like, all over the news, though.
Yeah, probably, but I haven't spoken to them about it. So he had sex. That was the first big gaffe.
Yeah.
Of Harry that he had sex, but there was a long list of them. The most funniest one, I think. Well, this is the first time I didn't even know he did an audiobook.
Yeah.
That was done by himself.
What was next? The Taliban thing.
The Taliban as well, but I'll play this down the mic, so listen carefully. One second, I need to turn the volume up for this. This is funny.
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized. The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan. I'd been trying some home remedies, including one recommended by a friend. She'd urged me to apply Elizabeth Arden cream. My mum used that on her lips. You want me to put that on my todger? It works, Harry. Trust me. I found a tube, and the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time. I felt as if my mother was right there in the room. And I took a smidge and applied it down there.
That's it's horrifying to listen to in a real voice as well.
My friend sent me this morning, and I think it was like 8:30, and I was still half asleep when I listened to it. So that's the first time I listened to it since.
It was he uses proper posh wording as well. Todger, smidge.
Yeah, Todger's not one you hear much, is it?
Todger.
You don't hear Todger use much.
It'd be better if you just said penis. But Todger. Todger's what children. What's he on about though? Did he get circumcised?
Yeah, so I don't know what he's on about really. What is he on about?
I think he got circumcised. Let's have a look. I need to Google that. I'm pretty sure, because I heard another clip that was like, we were laughing at who was circumcised and who wasn't, and we had a name for them, and they were called like Hoods and something. Hoods and fucking bald heads or something. Is Prince Harry circumcised?
Probably, yeah.
Why probably? Oh yeah, he probably is. Yeah.
It's probably just some like royal tradition.
Our royal baby circumcised. Prince Harry's surprising comments explained. Royal family circumcision, the truth behind the royal family ritual. Piers Morgan's plea to King Charles amid claims Harry unveiled William's private moment.
Do you like Piers Morgan?
No.
No, I don't either.
I think he's just an instigator. That's all his role is in society.
Yeah.
Whether even for Good Morning Britain, because I always thought this, like, Piers Morgan would bring on hosts to berate them, like, say they were like touchy subject, transgenders or whatever, fat people, you know, touchy subjects. He'd bring them on.
But he's just a wind-up merchant.
Yeah, but I was always thinking, if Piers Morgan like disagrees with them so much, but has them on, it's like the mainstream media is just instigating, because then everyone else at home is arguing.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan's 8 a.m. Good Morning Britain is literally just to make the average British person argue about it.
Pretty much.
So he's a full-blown instigator. Nowadays he's still an instigator, but in a weird way, in his own private show. Well, not private show, public show.
Not sure what channel that's on.
Talk TV.
Yeah.
It's a weird it's a channel that's later on in the numbers. But took that shit. Are we done with Harry? What other Harry? There was another one.
The Taliban.
He killed a lot of the Taliban people, but he was apologising for it, and it doesn't make sense because the Taliban are our enemies.
Yeah, I think because he came out and actually stated how many people he'd killed. When a lot of ex-military people have been saying like they'd never come out and state how many people they've killed or whatever.
Because I watched a video earlier, and he was like, he's not glorifying it. And he finished the video with like, I'm just trying to help people who are suicidal.
Yeah.
Like people who never talk about it, they might be suicidal because it's all pent up inside them.
Yeah.
About how many people have killed. And the way he said it is basically him going public with it. He's going to help suicidal people, ex-military.
Yeah, when I've like seen the bit of it, and I don't think it was even like meant to be like bragging.
No, probably not. It was just a tell-all, I guess.
Yeah.
Bragging. Yeah, mate, I don't know. I feel like
I killed 20 Taliban, me.
Yeah, but I feel like he would brag about that because he's a posh boy, and like when he's with his circle of other aristocrats who weren't in the military, and then the military.
I always liked him, to be fair. I've never had an issue with him. Then again, I don't really care.
I prefer the other guy, the more conserved Prince William.
Yeah, I prefer William.
Just because he's more classy.
Yeah.
Shuts up as in. Yeah, just does his fucking job as a royal family
soon,
member.
So
he will be king.
I like
so I've got to say, no, I don't even have to say. You can say anything you want in this country. Apparently,
within reason.
Yeah, within reason. Apparently, you can say whatever you want about the royal family, though. Apparently, you can't say that about other people who I won't mention.
What do you mean?
I don't know, other protected groups.
Yeah.
But apparently, you can say anything about.
Yeah, the royal family can get away with criticising.
It's interesting, which is fair enough. Yeah, I agree with that. You can criticise them. But William's always been more reserved. I watched he went on a podcast with Peter Crouch.
Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
they were talking about curries and shit.
He's pretty down to earth, I think.
Yeah, he was down to earth. He was a normal guy, which I found weird. But then again, I watched older clips of Prince Charles, and he was pretty nice. Nice as in when greeting people and talking in interviews and stuff. Pretty normal for a posh boy. They're like the creme de la creme of posh, and they're still all right.
Yeah.
I think it's like the mid tier of posh that are cunts.
Yeah, I agree.
I hear the
like even like posh people around here.
Yeah, the posh people who can lose it all in a day, they're the cockiest. Yeah, the posh people who can fucking be knocked off their high horse are the most confident and cocky.
Yeah.
Whereas the ones who are untouchable, they're all right. They still know they're a different class, but they're all right.
When we went to college, and we got like all the nearby schools combined to one.
Yeah, the private school.
You got like the private schools, and you got some of the posh secondary schools.
Yeah,
as well. They were the worst.
Yeah, you could tell the difference. The private school, when the private school entered normal society, you could definitely tell what the difference was.
Yeah.
They were padded. They were softer. It was like they grew up with bubble wrap around them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think we're done with that. I'm done with Harry. He's a celebrity now. It pisses me off that.
Yeah,
he gets more respect now. He gets more respect now because obviously the royal family, people like to say they do fuck all, but they do like charity work and everything.
Yeah.
And they got duties in the military and whatnot. They do work. People want to shit on that and say they don't, but they do. You just fucking Google it and find out what they do. But I think he gets more respect now that he's just a celebrity because people want celebrities nowadays.
Yeah.
And
America loves it.
Oh yeah, America definitely love it. America are probably cocky about it as well.
I think especially now that he's married to an American, so everyone...
The worst American. The most
I don't like Meghan Markle.
She's annoying. I saw a clip today that was like, the moment I lost respect for Harry is when Meghan Markle disrespected the Queen, his own grandmother, right in front of him, and he did nothing about it because she was mocking like bowing to the Queen and stuff that was silly, that she had to bow to her.
Yeah.
And he just sat there and took it, which is weird because if it was his grandmother, I don't know. Behind closed doors, maybe you could do that, but not on TV in front of tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions.
It's true. I don't know. I suppose with like that, it's like you go around to your fucking in-laws. You got to be respectful, aren't you? Like if you got a girlfriend, you're gonna act differently around her parents' house, and you are gonna.
I feel like Harry's recent escapades have been the most conservative downfall ever. Like he isn't on drugs or anything, but his downfall is like he's self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Like he's self-deprecating himself in a conservative manner, where it's not like he's on drugs or anything, so it's not truly embarrassing, but he's just fucking giving it all away and embarrassing himself. Yeah. Without doing drugs, apparently.
It's just, I don't really get why he's coming out and doing this all.
Sell books. Sell TV shows. Sell Netflix subscriptions.
Doesn't need to do that, does he?
Probably not. No, he's definitely
not hard for cash, is he? He's not hard up.
Yeah, people are always on about like, he's lost his royal income now. He's not going to get tax money.
You would have done.
Of course not. He's going to get loads of money from his parents and everyone. Like, he's still in the circle. He's still part of the family.
I think he takes after his mum and William takes after his dad.
Diana?
Yeah.
Not a fan. People loved her for the same reasons, celebrity, rather than royal family.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know too much about her, but I do know everyone loved her because she was a celebrity more than royal family. She was so relatable and so, like, it was like she was down.
She was,
to be fair, we did just orgasm over them being relatable. So we're basically the male version of the females who like Princess Diana. Oh, I am.
Who's relatable?
Well, I was saying like Prince William is relatable and down to earth.
What, is he Isaac Curry?
Yeah.
He's not relatable. I don't relate to him. I just say he's down to earth.
Yeah, but I could talk to him fine. And that's basically what women thought of Princess Diana. She was so down to earth.
Yeah, but she
wasn't relatable.
He's like she's a woman of the people and stuff.
Of course she wasn't. She was an aristocrat. She was born an aristocrat.
Yeah, exactly.
She was born in like a stately home and shit.
That's what I mean with like William and Harry. We don't relate to them because there's a completely different background to it. Yeah, I might get along with them over a pie or something, but...
Yeah, they're sound to some degree.
But I won't relate to them like I would some random bloke down pub.
Harry's not sound anymore though. Simple as.
Oh, I don't care.
He works for Netflix. He's employed by Netflix, and that makes him not sound. Anyone who's employed by Netflix.
Why? What's up with Netflix?
Netflix is just cringing it.
I don't know.
I think it's
stuff recently.
It's a bilateral. So Netflix basically makes some shit shows, and you're part of that. They make some good shows, but they also make some shit shows. And by shit, I mean Cuties. They made Cuties. They allowed Cuties.
I don't think they made it.
They didn't make it. It wasn't
I think they produced it. I think I funded it, something along those lines. That's old news, that.
It's old news, but it's the same company.
I'm not sure if it's still on there.
I don't know. It was French anyway.
Yeah, of course
so it might be in French. Of course it was French. It had to be French. Who else would it be? Who else would it be?
Don't know.
Only the French would do that. We're done with Harry though. He's old news now. Forget about him. I wish we could, but we're not.
Unless he brings out something else in the next week or so.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's being drip fed. There's going to be another fucking voice note from the book. It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, the book in Sainsbury's today. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. No,
right, the bottom of the escalator.
Yeah. I went in
It was
yesterday.
like full apart from one. So one person had bought it unless I refilled it or something.
Yeah, yesterday was full. No one had bought it. It was, yeah, funny.
I don't think the people will.
Yeah, I
Unless it's
saw
out of intrigue.
I think it will get a lot of sales. It must have got a lot of sales. But
I think it will, but I don't know. I think it might sell better in America than will here.
Maybe. A lot of countries have a weird relationship with our royal family.
Then again, I mean, the US is huge. Like, I bet like Alabama don't give a shit about fucking what Prince Harry's up to.
Alabama's probably one of the biggest states that hate the royal family.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be like primarily
states.
like California,
New England, like Maine and all those, the more reserved, the middle class America.
pretty much, yeah.
That don't have extremely weird, deeply rooted anti-English hysteria in their brain.
Yeah.
But the rednecks, and obviously they don't care. They probably don't even know.
Yeah, they probably don't.
They probably haven't even heard about it. They probably don't even know we have a royal family still. The rednecks.
I don't know. I'd love to speak to one.
True. I hope you can't hear the wind because it's rumbling outside.
Yeah, I just heard it.
Yeah, we're done with Harry though. Next topic is
I don't know. I'm not going to write them down.
not got them written down this
Shambles.
week. Going off the dome.
Shambles.
It's not. It's a good one. We got plenty to talk about. It's been a while. We got Andrew Tate. We'll just talk about Tate.
Shit.
Tate's a regular feature on this stream, on this podcast.
Love him or hate him.
Where do we even start? When did he get arrested? Probably about
Last week? Was it earlier this week?
It was last year. I think it was like 30th.
Was it?
Really? Why am I really myself? Too much
Anyway.
Google. When did Andrew Tate get arrested? These fucking Googles never even give me an answer anywhere.
I swear like last week.
December 29th, 2022. It actually
What?
comes up with a really simple answer.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's been ongoing since then. Is he in custody now?
He's still locked up. The original lockup was 30 days. He tried to...
Him and Tristan.
Yeah, both of them. He went to Romanian court. He went to Romanian court to try get out early release. They denied it because they thought he'd just leave the country, which he obviously will.
Yeah.
He'll just drive out of the
Wonder where
country.
he'd go.
I think he's got a lot of fucking... I wouldn't be surprised if he got massive donors in the Middle East. Like people giving donations to fund it. Because...
What, because he's now a Muslim?
Not just that, but yeah.
You know, if he came back to the UK, what would happen? What do you think?
There's talks of him having an ongoing arrest warrant.
Yeah,
But there's definitely... he had a rape case here. And that's just come to light in the media as well. Because he said some fucked up shit.
Yeah. What do you think of him, honestly?
Well, if you asked me like 3 months ago, I would have been like, oh, he's like...
Yeah, but you knew 3 months ago that he was...
I always said he states the obvious and then he says some stupid shit.
Yeah.
The obvious being, you should work out. You should get a shower. Like, it's so... I saw a fucking video the other week. I sent it to my mate and it was a shot of one of Andrew Tate's buddies that's always on his podcast with him. I can't remember his name. Like a cowboy American, that type of guy.
I think I know what you mean.
And it was like top 10 advice for young males. And it was like, wash every day.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Wash every day. Wear clean clothes.
Yeah.
Keep your face, wash your hands. It was like really fucking obvious. And I was like, all right, I need out of this. I'm not a sport of this anymore because it's stupid.
I never really cared for him to begin with, to be honest. I think he just said the obvious.
He stated the obvious, which is, just to clarify.
Some of it was obvious.
Just to clarify, the obvious being the fundamentals of working out. Working out, just making money.
Living a somewhat healthy lifestyle, I guess.
Pretty much, which is what people defend him on, like, oh, he's just teaching young people to be healthy.
He does, but in the same way, he doesn't.
Everyone does.
He just contradicts himself by saying something fucking stupid, like you said at the end of it.
I think my dad probably told me to work out and get a job anyway. Well, he says don't get a job, he says make money. The same fucking shit.
Yeah.
You can't just make money. You can't magic money out like he claims. He claims you can magic money out of the air if you buy his fucking...
Yeah, which he did because he's a criminal.
Who is?
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I never understood why he would buy it, because obviously he made his money through sex work. Not him being a sex worker, but in the sex work industry. So, what does he know about other industries?
Not much.
Probably not. He knows how to sell courses though, like drop shippers and stuff who sell courses and forex traders. Like,
Does he know about that, or does he just employ people to know about that?
No, that's the he has what do you call a fucking teacher? Not a P. Can't remember. He has
An advisor?
He basically has teachers, professionals inside his Discord in each individual category, like forex trading and drop shipping and
Yeah, that's what I mean.
NFTs and stuff.
Yeah.
A university lecturer. It's not a lecturer. I can't remember.
I think that's exactly what the type of people who would subscribe to it want to make money through.
Stupid shit. Like
Yeah,
shit
'cause you
that
think it's
doesn't
quick and
hit or
easy.
miss. Yeah. It's all get rich quick.
Yeah, that's what the average person falls for that likes him.
Yeah. So
I've
basically,
never understood that.
we didn't even say why he was arrested. He's arrested on charges of human trafficking, which was always floating around anyway. Like he's a human trafficker. As soon as he blew up, everyone was like, "Oh, he's got a human trafficking case in England, I think." And it's just come to light now in Romania. But I saw like a theory that was like he brushed up against the elite because he claimed to be donating big money to the Romanian church.
Yeah.
Back when he claimed to be a Christian, and then he's a very famous man in Romania. Apparently they all know him. Apparently he's on the news a lot. So like the average Romanian will know him because he's a star in their country.
Yeah.
And apparently he brushed the elite wrong in that country. Like the church probably stopped donating to them if he's a Muslim now.
Are they Catholic over there? I think they are, aren't they?
I'm not sure if they're Catholic or Orthodox, but whatever. They're a church. They're Christians. And there's also, with proof, I believe, that he messaged a politician's 16-year-old daughter, who's now 18.
Oh, yeah. I don't know much about this. What happened?
Well, as far as I know, he messaged a 16-year-old girl trying to lure her to his house, but also basically suggested that she would be working for him.
Yeah.
Doing the work that he does. And she was 16 at the time. Whether he probably didn't know that,
What, as a cam girl or?
I'd assume so, but whatever. Either way, like, it's still weird. I don't know what the legal law is over there, but 16's still wrong anyway.
Yeah.
It's 18 plus, isn't it? It's 18. It should be 18 plus everywhere, but fucking...
For what?
Everything. Like, any relationship. Like, 18 plus. And obviously sex work, 18 plus.
What? Consent or?
Consent.
You think you should be 18 to have sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about sex, but yeah. Yeah. Fucking, he's like 40. He's like 35.
Yeah, I get that. But I mean, if you're 16 and 16, what, you can't have sex?
Oh, I'm not getting into that. I don't know about that. I'm clueless, bro. 16, I don't know. No.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's probably all right. I mean, I did it when I was that age, so whatever. But either way, I mean, in that scenario, it's wrong. He's like 35.
Yeah,
talking
that's
to a
like
16-year-old
ridiculous
girl.
age. Yeah.
Don't know the laws, but it's still all morally wrong. And don't say it's not.
What?
Don't say it's... Anyone comments below saying 16's fine, fuck off. Unsubscribe.
Of course it's not fine. Oh, right, okay, yeah.
If
I know what you mean now. Yeah.
If you're listening to this now and think, oh, it's fine, she's 16.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Unsubscribe and
That's
fuck
not
off.
on that. It's
Block
not.
us.
I think even 18's like...
Weird.
Yeah.
It's only 18's fine by me, but 18's problems arise with communication. Like, it's all fine, but like,
it's still
you can't vibe right.
It's not the age gap. I think it's the... I don't want to get into this.
Well, it gets creepy when like Leonardo DiCaprio's dating 18-year-olds.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then it's kind of like, what do they even talk about?
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. It's like the...
He's a multi-millionaire, acting, probably has businesses.
Yeah,
What's he talking to an 18-year-old about?
Exactly.
Probably fuck all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Probably don't talk. Probably just sit in silence.
Yeah, what do you have in common? Like, if you like, had an 18-year-old girlfriend, like, what have you got in common?
Yeah, but I'm 24, Leonardo DiCaprio's fucking...
Yeah, I still think 24 and 18 is weird.
Yeah, probably. Depends. Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
technically, you still class as the same generation.
Yeah, I don't know where the line is. Like, there's an imaginary line that you got to draw, but everything above 18's fine. Gets creepy.
I don't know.
At some
I'd rather
age.
just go out with someone my own age, I think.
I think when I'm thinking about it, I don't know where the boundary would be, because like 28 and 18's weird, creepy.
That's 10 years.
But then I'm thinking like 22 and 18's fine. That's weird. That's weird now I think about it. If I met a 22-year-old and it's like, my girlfriend's 18, it's weird. What do you do? It depends on the maturity of the woman as well. After 18.
Yeah, but you're not mature at 18.
Women mature faster,
fucking-
apparently, according to
apparently, but
people.
lads are
According to Jeffrey Epstein.
What, we were like 18? Stupid. Still are.
Yeah, we're males. We mature later, apparently, according
Yeah,
to
what
Sale.
age? 30.
What, when will I mature?
Yeah.
When will I be like boring and doing out?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30. 30's probably hit a wall, which is fine. Because I'd be happy with hitting
age
that
do you
wall
reckon
now.
you start like calming down?
Well, what is calming down? Like, I don't go to...
Drinking.
Yeah, I don't go to bars anymore,
Yeah.
basically.
You can go to a bar at age 30.
Yeah, you can go to a bar at any age.
Again, we don't what was the last nightclub we went to?
Nightclub?
Yeah.
I'm not a nightclub guy. I don't even know. Nightclub. Nightclub? Fucking... I ain't been to a nightclub in fucking... Maybe Australia in 2019. I can't think of one.
I might go to one in Australia. They're good.
Yeah. They're probably good in England. I just don't go to them.
Nah, shit.
Yeah, they probably are shit.
Annoying stink.
It's different when you're in
last
a...
nightclub I was in Spain.
Oh,
last
yeah.
year.
That's what do you call it, a nightclub?
Yeah,
I
that
guess so. Stayed open all night. It was big.
What was it called? Club Tropicana.
Tropical. Yeah, English.
Yeah, that was definitely a nightclub.
Yeah.
Open at night. Yeah, nightclub.
Open at night, yeah. So, yeah, Spain. But it stank of shit. It was
Yeah,
a
it was
bad
awful,
experience,
yeah.
but it was the only experience you could have because it was quite a small place. It was the only nightclub.
It was irritating. We got sidetracked there on about Andrew Tate, but yeah.
Andrew Tate. He goes to nightclubs a lot.
Yeah, he needs to grow up.
Man, he still goes to nightclubs now, even though he doesn't drink.
I don't get that.
Oh, he doesn't know. Whoa.
Grow up. I think at that age.
Yeah, but he's well immature. He's like bordering 40.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like talking about women like he's 16.
Yeah, he's immature.
He thinks like, he don't believe in like relationships are out. He's like,
I think
fucking
his
child.
brother's like, he seems a bit more level-headed, but he's still just as bad.
No, Tristan's always been like, I don't think Tristan's ever reiterated the fucking stupid shit.
I think everything I've seen with Tristan's been more like money and business based rather than to do with girls and stuff.
Just level-headed. I feel like Andrew Tate's the aggressor that goes head-butting, and he also says the stupid stuff that would go viral.
Yeah. He's
Whereas-
definitely got like autism or something.
100%. He's got like, I don't know the types of autism, but he's got something.
You can tell by the way he talks and
Lopsided.
stuff.
Yeah, I was talking about it today. He's got weird lips.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
weird lips, and if he didn't have facial hair, he'd have a weird chin, lips segment of his face.
He's like the way he pronounces certain words and the way he words sentences.
Plump
It's
is
not
the word I
normal.
was looking for earlier when I was talking to someone. Plump. Very plump. And plucked.
How old's Tristan? Same age? Or
No
younger?
idea. He's a bit more unknown. I wonder if Tristan's got Wikipedia. I'll Google one more Google.
Has he got hair?
He's got fake hair now. And I think his fake hair is pretty good. Fake hair being like an implant. Like
Is it hair transplant?
yeah, hair transplant. So it's actually real hair, I guess. But I think he's
Well, yeah,
done it
it's-
pretty
yeah.
well. I saw the photos of them being transported from the car to the courtroom.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
And his hair's looking good after prison. Andrew's
Yeah, he's like
in
wearing like a suit and everything, and Andrew Tate's wearing like a fucking
tracksuit with a
tracksuit.
Quran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw loads of Muslims like even in hard times he's got his Quran with him and whatnot. Well, that's fucking stupid because he's on charges of fucking sex work. That's well stupid now I think about it.
Yeah.
You can't be saying, oh, he's a good Muslim even though he's on trial for sex, which was ongoing as well. He ain't quit those. He's quit drinking, but he hasn't quit that work. Just plugging in the PC. That almost came out. The plug almost came out of the PC. Tristan Tate, does he have a Wikipedia? He is definitely lesser. He's a kickboxer. Oh, this is embarrassing. On Google, it says kickboxer Andrew Tate's brother under his official name placard.
That's all he's going to be known as, though.
He does not have a Wikipedia. He's 34 though.
Younger?
And pardon?
Younger brother. I always thought he was older.
He's 34, and Andrew Tate is Emery Tate is his dad. Siblings, Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is 36, so 2 years difference actually.
Yeah, I think it's odd when I told you about that old guy, didn't I? That I met at work who was talking to me about Andrew Tate.
Yeah, you have to turn the stream though. Telestream.
Yeah, so a guy at work came in.
A retail job.
A retail environment, I should say. He came in, and he must have been 70 odd.
What was he wearing? Did he have glasses? Set the scene.
Didn't wear glasses. Kind of like a normal old geezer look in Yorkshire.
White hair,
grey hair, maybe balding a bit.
In the middle. Yeah.
Green jacket, little jumper on underneath, some jeans, probably some boots, something like that.
Yeah.
Not trainers, some shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway, towards the end of the before he went, he said to me, "Have you got a girlfriend?" I said no. He went, "They're a waste of time, aren't they?" Which is a weird thing for him to say at that age anyway.
No, I feel like old people do say that despite not listening to their own advice. Like, people who are married are like, oh,
yeah,
get married.
You don't want to mess around with girls your age.
You gotta.
And I was like, yeah, no point. He was like, oh, he put his hand on my shoulder and went, "Let me tell you about someone. Have you heard of him? His name's..."
Oh, this reminds me of that, you know, who does Heisenberg? Who's the actor?
Bryan Cranston.
Have you seen the meme where he turns to his son, like a younger kid?
Oh,
and it's
yeah,
like, let me tell you a story.
Yeah, that's from
You're
Malcolm
about
in
to
the
get
Middle.
into something real deep, like that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I'll tell you about this. Have you heard of him? His name's Andrew. His name's Andrew. What's his second name? I was like, oh, do you mean Andrew Tate? He went, that's it. Yeah. And he was like, do you know who he is? I went, yeah. He went, he's great, isn't he? He's great.
Wow.
So I was just like asking him, what do you like about him? And he just like, he just talks sense. Then he was on about, because I was wondering, how does this guy know about Andrew Tate? He's like 70 odd.
Yeah.
He might have some internet access.
He might have Facebook, but probably not TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. So it got me thinking, like, the older audience like must be aware of him somehow, because he knew about him through the Piers Morgan thing.
TV.
Yeah, the interview when they played chess and that.
I would say if you're an old person, you're watching Piers Morgan. I think Andrew Tate was quite fine on that. He was just talking about the Western countries are a bit skew-if right now. Our morals are all wrong. And then he was like, traditional shit and whatever, talking about the elites and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I think if you're an old person, you might understand that. Well, young people do as well. I think Andrew Tate on Piers Morgan was probably fine.
Yeah, he is quite normal on that. He's not as full on.
Well, it's when he talks about sparkling water and stuff. Silly.
I can't remember now. All I remember is he played chess. He won,
On
didn't he?
Piers Morgan. That was the second time. He's been on twice now.
Yeah, it must have been that one then.
Yeah. That came across as a bit autistic when he was playing chess.
But yeah.
Is that disrespectful to say? Came across as a bit autistic when he was playing chess. You know, when they hone in on
because he
skill.
probably is autistic.
Yeah, guess so. That was autistic vibes.
Yeah, well, that was a chess player, wasn't he? Like world champion.
Yeah,
Or
he
world
just grew up
class.
playing chess, knows how to play chess, learnt chess, therefore he's good at chess.
He talks about his dad a lot.
Yeah. His dad, I think his dad got banned on... Andrew Tate's personal Facebook got banned. Which he didn't do anything on it. It was just an old account that he never used. His dad's dead, yeah. And he was sad because all the old messages with his dead dad are gone now.
Yeah.
But I think his dad does have a Twitter, which I'm going to search now.
Must have been quite recent then when his dad died.
Yeah, probably like last 3 years, 3 to 5. Emery Tate, does he have an account? Andrew Tate comes up first. But people, Emery Tate. I can't find it. Emery Tate Terrific, 47. Yeah, this is it. His last tweet was 2013. So,
Okay.
Twitter era though.
Yeah.
His last tweet was something I cannot even fathom. Perjury is a zero-sum game. Both can win. He had the gun or she lied to 911. One must go to jail. Zim in jail or she violates plea deal. I think this might be actually talking about a case at the time.
Was he American?
Yeah, his dad was American. His mum was English from Luton, a shithole. Yeah, he was talking about Zimmerman. You know, there was like a famous case.
He wasn't a shooter or something.
Yeah, I think it kicked off BLM back in the day, like the original. I think George Zimmerman was a policeman, I think. And he got away with it.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about for a while. How can we still fund military biofuel? Result, we burn food and greenage in order to make fuel to wage war. Fuck a starving baby. Hashtag kill all. So he's talking about the military there. So I guess Andrew Tate probably got a lot from his father. If his father's talking about...
Sounds like something Andrew Tate
elite and whatnot. Oh, here's one that starts good. The problem with modern dudes is their The problem with modern dudes is their main sex organism. Fuck, I fucked up this one. The problem with modern dudes is their main sex organ is the tongue. Favorite position, head between the thighs. I fail and now have 3 kids.
Huh. 3 kids?
Yeah, because he's got a sister.
Sister, yeah.
And someone's commented under that 19 hours ago. You know the Twitter bots at make this a quote.
Yeah.
So someone's made this a quote in the last 24 hours, which means it's still hot right now. Who chains us and who holds the key that can set us free? It's you. You have all the weapons you need. Now fight. And that is from the movie Sucker Punch. He was quoting that. So yeah, he definitely got a lot from his dad.
I don't think I've seen that film. Oh yeah, I've heard that came out when we were in year 7.
It's a good one. It reminds me of that. You know that graffiti? It's like an art where the elite, who some people said it's anti-Semitism because the elite have big noses apparently.
Yeah.
They're all playing chess on the back of loads of people. And if the people stand up, then the chessboard flips over.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, just a lot of that type thing. Oh, there's an N-word, a Nazi word here. The psychological effects of mindfuck are not understood. We learn nothing from the Nazi failure. Get into lockstep, lose your mind. Hashtag puppet. This is quite... Someone commented, God bless this warrior. I don't understand why people are so infatuated. Like, they look like they're... It's like a fucking baby calf suckling on its mother.
Yeah,
That's basically what Andrew Tate is.
Yeah.
Men who are helpless suckling on Andrew Tate's fucking udder.
Yeah. I think I probably hate the fans of Andrew Tate more than Andrew Tate himself.
That's probably true, because they've also took the worst parts of him, and they haven't really honed in on the most normal parts.
You've probably got like a mixture really. You've probably got the ones that they're like, oh yeah, I hate all women and stuff like that. They're probably like the misogynic side of his fan base. You've probably got like the business savvy that want to make money and stuff that have no clue.
So where do you think the guy you met at work was?
Yeah, but he was like 70.
What do you think he agreed with then?
I think he...
Just young men being sissies, basically.
Yeah, kind of like old values, isn't it? Old masculine values.
Well, I say that now that the young generation, including my generation, including me, are weak in comparison to the 50, 60, 70-year-olds. What?
In what way?
Just softer. I think we get... although I say that, we get insulted easily. Back in the day, they used to get insulted and fight. So, but...
I've never
not as tough.
This argument of...
Mental and physical.
Yeah, but I mean, this argument of masculinity and stuff, going back to the old generation we class as like what?
The dawn of time.
What's that generation that we always say that's hard?
60. Oh, well, the hardest is the world wars, but obviously they're old. Old. But
we only said they're hard because we went through World War I and World War II.
Yeah, but think about how... Well,
times back then were hard as well.
Your dad, but my dad, I'm thinking of it, right?
Yeah, my dad's
on a council estate, rough, rugged.
Mine did.
Then again, I didn't... I was going to say I didn't grow up in a council estate. If I did, I'd probably be harder. Because council estates are still hard. Like, you're still growing up and fucking getting beaten up and shit on a council estate.
You didn't grow up on one, did you?
No, that's what I mean. So we got out of the council estate, and I was fine. But if I grew up on a council estate, I'd probably still be roughneck, harder.
I suppose.
More seasoned.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I just think probably from, like, the people born in the 90s onwards have probably had it a lot easier than anyone prior.
Definitely, but we've got an impending doom.
And I think every generation from now will probably have it easier and easier. And it's not just...
Yes and no.
I think it's just the way the world is. There's so many more opportunities for stuff. There's so many more... I mean, technology as well.
Yeah.
Back then, like, you had to go fucking work properly. If you went to a demanding, like, farm job or something, I don't know,
Yeah, you say that,
labour
but
job.
the problems aren't in your face. Like, it's going to be very hard for people to buy a house, whereas everyone else can buy a house.
What do you mean?
Get, well, it's very unlikely that people being not born now are going to buy a house. Like, it's going to be much
I've seen
harder.
the prices.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not in your face. You don't think about it straight away, but it's harder.
Yeah, much harder.
They had that part easier.
What?
So
Buying a
I've
house?
actually turned. Like, they had that easier. Like, my dad got on the property market easier than I ever will.
Yeah.
But the average person will ever will. So everything's not in your face. Like, Fight Club, bro, Fight Club. You're a slave, but you don't realise it properly.
Well, yeah, I
You're
agree with
You're stuck in limbo, but don't realise it because it's not glaring in your face.
Yeah, but when people go on about it saying, like, the old generation were harder, they mean in terms of, like, physicality and mentality, I think.
Yeah.
The hardships they went through were tougher than the hardships people deal with now.
Well, the thing that ruins it is viral videos of lefties screaming. Like, that's how people say the young generation are weak, because they see a girl with blue hair crying because someone said retard. Like, a blue-haired woman crying because of that. Or a blue-haired woman crying because Donald Trump was born, type of thing.
Yeah.
Just the existence of someone. Like,
No,
they're obviously, like, so far out of the loop that they are obviously
Yeah,
crumbling.
they're like extreme examples, though.
And they're the examples that are, like,
I think the best one to look
Stand
at is
out.
just, like, normal people, like normal working class people. Like people in our town.
normal people are normal people. It was a good question, Ice. It's a question for another time. It's a question at the pub, bro. Are normal people weaker now? Normal, everyday people. Forget the extremes of blue-haired people.
No.
Me, you, all
say
our
so.
mates, normal people. Are they weaker
Yeah.
or stronger? Or just the same as our parents' generation?
I want to say the same, but also not. Like, there's more ways to deal with things now than there is back then.
What do you mean? Like mental shit? Like
Mentally, physically.
psychiatrists?
Not just like mental health. I mean, like, just everything. Like,
Yeah, you can go and play Fortnite. If you had a bad day, you can go and play Fortnite.
Yeah.
What did they do back then? They had devices back then though. And turn on the jukebox, turn on the vinyl player. Yeah, whatever. We've got on a tangent here.
that's a good discussion that should be done. Well, we can't really do it another day, really.
For the pub, bro. At some point, although it turned into a fucking aggressive argument in the pub because someone step out of line.
Depends who's involved.
Yeah. What else has been? We're done with Andrew Tate though.
Yeah.
He's arrested. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
What do you want to happen? This is how we end. What do you want to happen to Andrew Tate?
Locked up.
Locked up forever?
Just locked up. Well, not for. Oh, it
wouldn't
won't be
be locked
forever, but I think
Well,
he
yeah.
should get locked up. He should do the time and see what happens.
If guilty.
It's like I can see there being a film adaptation, like I don't know, like Wolf of Wall Street. His empire is crashing down on him.
Big
Yeah,
budget or shit. I feel like some fans would make that.
yeah. There'd probably be two. There'd be like a shit version and a good version.
Yeah, I don't
won't be good, though.
think
It'd be
we'd
a
see a
shit
big
film.
version, a big budget version. I don't think we'd ever see that.
No, it'd be like I don't know, some indie
Mid-tier.
film.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think I want to see him punished. I don't
agree.
want him to get away with it.
I kind of want him gone though. Like whatever even if he's guilty, I want him gone off the internet. Which
It won't though.
I know he won't be gone off the internet, but in a perfect world, I wish he would disappear. Because I
Yeah.
can't be asked with the conversation now, even though we bring him up every time. But I can't. Just get gone, man.
Yeah.
Get gone, please. We get on with this now. If you want a fucking political figure, look at fucking, I don't know, any conservative politician. If you want a fucking self-help guy, watch any fucking gym bro. Like, we don't need Andrew Tate.
No, you don't.
He's the toxins of all of those guys together.
What's a good alternative if people want to have like gym or like lifestyle tips?
They're not all in one place.
No.
Why would I know?
I was wondering.
Gym wise, who's the best gym guy? Just watch Chris Bumstead.
Yeah.
Even though, he's obviously top dog professional.
I don't know.
In a different boat to us. Chris Bumstead though. If you want to get fit, who's that guy? Who's that guy who's a not like can be cringe. James. Do you know what I'm about?
James. English.
Is he English?
James Smith PT.
No, not a guy.
Oh.
But he's all right. He's a bit
I like him.
annoying
I follow
now.
him.
He's,
He's funny.
he's also an instigator.
Yeah, he does, yeah, but he's...
Oh, fuck. Who's the gym guy that you should watch? If you're a normie, this will get you into the gym and get you healthy.
There's always it in there. There's...
He's not called James. Didn't come up.
Noel.
Noel Dazel.
Yeah.
He's just kind of short form though, isn't he? Like 10-second videos.
Yeah.
I think if you're on TikTok, you lost. It's too late. Get off TikTok, delete that, and then go on
that's
YouTube.
Your first step.
I know you made a video with Liver King. It's Liver King's channel vid. No. Fuck. We're stalling, yeah. I'll hurry up. He is called 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. He's called Jesse James West. Do you know that?
Never heard of him.
All right. Well, he's all right. If you want to get into the gym, watch him. Funny gym videos. Does some stupid stuff. Whatever. Watch him. And if you want the finance side, probably watch Patrick Bet-David. You know that is?
No.
He's Armenian, Syrian. Assyrian. That's the person he is. Does finance shit. He's the most easy to get into. There you go.
Remember,
2 alternatives. Never watch Andrew Tate again.
Do you remember who is it? Hey, My Garage.
Ty Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he do now?
Don't know, to be honest. He was alright though. He wasn't too bad. He was bad at face value, but the internet's got so more extreme. That's tame now.
Yeah.
Like everything's so extreme that's tame. We've got so many scams on Instagram ads and stuff that's become tame. Like he was selling his course. Ty Lopez was selling his course, but it's nothing compared to anything today.
There is some bad ones.
And find worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really get them now, but surprisingly, I used to get them all the time.
I get like you can trade foreign currencies and make money. That's always Forex.
Oh yeah, we get Forex.
Forex is insane. It's always like
I get
an
like
English
independent
guy.
ones as well, where it's just like some random guy.
Yeah, one guy who doesn't look. He looks like a chav. Like I always get a couple guys that are like they'd clearly been average dudes in secondary school, and they're wearing like Gucci hats, like a typical flex hat, which I don't care about anymore. It probably costs like 200 quid. You just fucking spend a week's wages on it if you're a fucking builder or whatever. They're always wearing like a Gucci hat and a car. It's like, here's how you can get this by fucking. Well, they don't say fucking.
Yeah.
So that's
I get quite a few ways like middle-aged guys.
Maybe you got a more refined. You're more refined in the algorithm
I can't
compared
remember
to
what
me.
it's called. He's like walking around a tennis court at like 9:30 in the morning, just like, and he's just saying lots of like, oh, I've just finished working for the day. I've just been trading since like 6 in the morning. Now I'm ready to relax.
Sounds like Mark Wahlberg.
Tell you what I did get the other day.
What?
Speaking of Mark Wahlberg, he was on an advert for some like
Christian
app. Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, them adverts are shit as well.
It was weird.
Yeah, there's this proper shit one where it's low quality.
With Mark Wahlberg on it.
Yeah, Mike Wahlberg. He's done
Probably what I saw.
There's been 2. The first one was terrible. It was like such bad quality.
They must have paid him so much for that.
Yeah.
And what is the app for?
Prayers. It's kind of like a Bible app and prayers, just like reminders and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know full well because it's I think it's a Catholic app. I don't know.
Okay.
I was never interested in it. Just got the Bible app, bro. Gives you all the Bibles, whatever Bible you want. It's probably run by, I don't know.
At work, I've served quite a few, more than you, I think, actually, Jehovah's Witnesses.
How do you know the Jehovah's Witness?
Because they've got apps on the phones and stuff for tech support.
Oh, yeah.
And
JW.
yeah,
Yeah.
JW is the app's like JW Library or something.
Yeah. The website's jw.org.
Yeah, and the
Good
app
website.
takes up like fucking loads of space. It's ridiculous.
It's probably data mining. It's probably a fucking Bitcoin miner.
Yeah. they like, don't know. They can like download. What do they have? What's their like text?
Bible.
They use the Bible as well.
They have their Bible. It's called like the Friends Bible or something. I can't remember.
There's like all sorts that they download, so it is mental.
Yeah, I guess if you download the Bible, no, it wouldn't take them that much space, but download a fucking ebook.
No, honestly, you'd be surprised.
It shouldn't, though.
There's loads. They from the looks of it, like they go on it and everything's a download. So if they want to view something, they just download it to the app, and the app was like on one of them like 20 gig.
Who the fuck knows? I use the website sometimes, the Jehovah's Witness website, just to compare texts and stuff. But they're all right, those guys. They're all right. They don't really knock on doors anymore.
No,
they stand around with billboards, and not billboards, but boards. I see some outside this supermarket sometimes on a main road.
Yeah.
With just like a board, like a board that stands up by itself, like a board by the roadside, and then they hand out leaflets.
I remember once, a few years ago, there was some American Jehovah's Witnesses.
Were the Jehovah's or were they Mormon?
Oh, I might be Mormon, actually, yeah.
The Mormons come over to our Mormon church. They're a lot.
Yeah,
they always
Mormon,
wear suits.
sorry, yeah.
They always wear suits and shirts.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
And ties.
Yeah.
They're nice guys too. Just a bit different and wrong in comparison to
I can't remember what it was. It was like
real Christianity.
when we used to play basketball. Do you remember? It was me and one of our friends, and I can't remember what we were saying. We were just like, "Oh, we've been playing basketball," and they were trying to like relate to us by saying, "Oh yeah, but so and so about NBA and stuff."
Was I there?
I think you might have been. Yeah.
Yeah, I
it was a
kind of
black guy
vaguely
and a white
remember
guy.
this. Yeah. I remember this.
Yeah,
I remember their existence anyway. I might have seen them elsewhere.
but I saw him like multiple times for like a week straight. Then I never saw him again.
Because there's one Mormon church in our town, which I always found weird because I don't even know how Mormonism got to Scarborough. It's near the college, sixth form. It's across the road from a sixth form.
Oh yeah.
The Mormon church.
Always like quiet. It's never open.
Yeah, they probably just have big shindigs though. Like on a Sunday, everyone goes there. We're already an hour into this podcast. We've got plenty to talk about.
It's gonna be a long one. It's a juicy one.
We went off on a massive tangent. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? There's multiple things. The Paul family.
Yeah.
The Pauls. But there's so many Logan Paul topics right now. Like we've 3 different ones have unravelled, I think.
You got the pig.
The pig was the last one.
The scamming.
We'll go with the scamming.
That's the main one.
There was a small one before it. It was his NFT zoo thing.
NFT?
The Zootopia, crypto zoo.
Oh, yeah.
Was the egg thing that you hatch eggs.
Yeah. I saw that vaguely. I don't really care about it though.
I had a mate who said, he's not my mate anymore after you said this. He said, if you invest in crypto, you deserve to be scammed like that, which is the stupidest logic ever.
Do I know him?
Yeah, he's one of our mates. He said, it's the stupidest logic ever. Like, not most cryptos, actually, very few cryptos are fine to invest in. Like, you got the staples, Ethereum, Bitcoin.
Oh, crypto, yeah. I think I said NFTs, but yeah.
Not just NFTs, he was talking about crypto. He said crypto. And that's just stupid logic, though. It's annoying logic, because if you live by that logic, what are the
It's clearly not
things
stupid to be invested in. I think you just got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to be intelligent. I think it's stupid to be stupid. If you're a stupid person investing in it, he's going to be stupid.
Which a lot of stupid people do, which is funding it.
Yeah, unfortunately. But to have that outlook, right? So Logan Paul's running a scam. And these poor unsuspecting victims who are a fan of Logan Paul are like, oh, well, if Logan Paul's shilling it, I'm going to buy it because he's going to...
Yeah.
He's going to make sure that this doesn't hit the fucking fan and I don't lose my money.
Mm.
And
he's the worst Paul brother, though.
100%. And he's like, if you invest that, you deserve it. Well, what else does that go into? Like, oh, if you fucking invest in stocks, you deserve to lose. If you fucking put your money in a... Like, how far does this go down? And then I said, well, what about his water that's £2? I don't want people buying £2 water in my country.
Prime.
Yeah. What
is it water?
It's flavoured water, yeah. It's electrolyte water. Water.
Is it?
Water, yeah.
I thought it was like a Luke said or something.
No, it's water based. It's like a very flavourful water. Yeah, I think it's mainly coconut water. I think they're all coconut based water, and then they have extra things in them. And I'm like, well, if that's your logic, what about people buying £2 waters?
Yeah.
And he didn't say anything to that because, like, obviously £2 water's a scam. Like, you don't get anything from that.
You ever spent £2 on water?
If I have by accident, and I wasn't happy
What's
about
that
it.
posh water you bought today?
What, for £1? For one?
I didn't see the price. What was it?
It was £1 for 1.5 litres, which is competitive price to all the others. It's expensive though.
What was it?
Romanian water. Andrew Tate drinks actually. Aqua Carpatica. But it's cheaper than everything anyway.
Everything's nicer.
I don't know. You don't even taste it, bro. But
Water's water.
Yeah, water is water. But yeah, Logan Paul's scam.
Yeah.
He basically just went MIA. Like, he knew it was he didn't know it was a scam. Like, I think he had true intentions.
He's suing someone, isn't he? He's suing like a YouTuber who like exposed it all.
The YouTuber who sued it all, he said he was gonna sue him, but he actually went back on that because he's so hated right now, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I looked at his newest Prime advert because they're bringing out an energy drink, which is also going to be a scam. Like, the legitimate scams. They are scams.
Yeah.
Which we're going to get into Wakey Wine soon, which is obviously a scam, but it's so sad. It's that sad. It's saddening. I'm getting sad thinking about £2 waters. And they're buying waters.
This is mental that Logan Paul's caused so much shit and it ends up with Wakey Wines and stuff.
It's
but
another person.
That's later on.
Andrew Tate, I want him gone. Just vanish. I wish we could just reset Logan Paul. Wish we could reset.
I've never liked Logan Paul. Do you remember like his old videos on like Vines and shit where he was like with that midget?
You know what I'd say that, bro?
Dwarf.
Yeah, that dwarf. He did call himself that though, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
Dwarf. What was his name?
I don't, his handle on, I don't know that in a while. His social media handle was, it wasn't his real name. It was something to do with dwarfism.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
They
never liked him back then.
Nah, I'm not going to lie. I went through a period of watching his videos daily. Because they were good.
I always liked Jake. I always had a soft spot for Jake. I always thought it was funny.
Well, Jake never did anything extremely wrong. Logan Paul did the fucking wrong things.
Controversy-wise, he had the Japanese suicide forest video.
Yeah, that was the big blow. Everyone hated him beforehand. Normal people hated him beforehand because he was annoying. He was the annoying guy on the internet. Vine guy, really annoying. YouTube guy, really annoying. And then he did something everyone hated. So we could all fairly hate him.
What did Jake Paul do? He made fucking Everyday Bro.
Which is
that's my earliest memory of something that everyone hated him for, which is like, who even cares? It's funny.
Yeah, it's a funny song. Especially looking back now. It's Everyday Bro. It's Everyday Bro. It's cringe. That's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's cringe funny.
Good.
It's not
I didn't
funny.
hate him when he did that. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, but Jake's like... Jake's sound now, bro. Jake's like... he's getting into MMA this year.
Yeah, I know.
Which I respect. That's probably I'm a big MMA fan. And the fight... There's three fighters I'm interested in right now. Conor McGregor, obviously.
Yep.
John Jones, who a lot of people know, who's going to come back eventually. And Jake Paul.
What about Paddy? Not asked.
Not really asked, but I'll watch it. It'll be entertaining. But I'm not hyped about it. Don't really care. Well, I do care. I like sport.
I don't know. I'm a normie fan when it comes to UFC. So
Paddy Pimblett can't go up though. Like he can't fight anyone better. You didn't see it. We went to the pub to watch one of them where he won convincingly.
Oh yeah, he struggled with that fight, doesn't he?
The one we watched, he did well. He won that convincingly. And then his most recent one, he shouldn't have even won.
Yeah.
Like he got beaten up, to be fair. He shouldn't have won it. So everyone's thinking that guy was...
That was the same night England lost, wasn't it?
What, the recent one?
Yeah.
Could have been. I don't know.
Sorry, it was.
I wasn't too interested in football. I was more interested in MMA. I stayed awake for it. It was a good one.
Yeah. I think it was. Anyway.
And then it ended up being a shit fight. And the main event was shit too. We went off track. Yeah. Fuck Logan Paul. Logan Paul's a scammer. Everything he does is a scam.
What about his pig?
I think, to be fair, I think he righted his wrongs there. He basically said the pig was given to another home first. I think
that's a right cop-out excuse.
No. Yeah, but there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I believe him with this one. I think everyone's against him now, so they jumped on it really quick. But he did give away the pig with proof to a supposedly better home, and then that home did the dirty.
Oh, okay.
And threw it away. So at first, he's probably fine with that. It's not too bad, but it's also fucking stupid to buy it. He supposedly bought a miniature pig, the ones that don't.
Micro pigs, yeah.
And it grew too big. That's fucking stupid in general. Yeah. It was never going to end well, was it? He ain't going to fucking keep a big pig around. I was about to Google something. I can't remember what I was going to Google. Logan Paul's pig, fuck that. Logan Paul's scam, fuck that. I was going to look at his merch price, because I bet his merch is fucking stupid. Everything he does is a pure scam for money.
What was his brand called? It used to be...
Maverick.
Maverick. Is it still Maverick?
Well, I'm about to find out. Logan
that was his
Paul
bird,
merch.
Wasn't it? Is his bird still alive or was it dead?
No, he died. I think he kept the merch in honour. Yeah, Maverick by Logan Paul is still up. Maverick Clothing and Maverick by Logan Paul are two different websites for some reason. It's a Shopify website, and a hoodie's $55, which is fine.
You ever seen a kid wearing a Maverick hoodie? Because I have.
Yeah. Someone online though. Never saw it in person.
I am not in person, yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, I knew someone online who had a Maverick merch, but he was like, he bought it like 4 years ago and now he doesn't like Logan Paul. So he was like, he's probably like 29, he would have bought it when he was 16.
Yeah, that's weird that. Imagine liking it at 16.
Yeah, there's a big difference between 16 and 20.
Yeah,
You're
but
doing
I
cringe
didn't
shit,
like him at 16.
What?
Did you like him at 16?
I did say I watched his videos at some point. I can't remember what it was. Because they were entertaining videos. He was good at vlogging for a while. I don't know if this is before or after Suicide Forest. I think it would have been before.
Probably.
Don't remember what year it was. But Wakey Wines. We'll finish on Wakey Wines. It's been an hour and 12. Fuck Wakey Wines.
Is that it?
Yeah. But we'll talk about it a little bit.
Why?
For those who don't know, for non-English people, because it's a very English phenomenon.
Yeah.
Wakey Wines is a shop in Wakefield, convenience store.
Independently owned.
Yeah, it's not really anything to do with wine. They sell alcohol, but it's just a normal convenience shop in Wakefield, West Yorkshire, that has been reselling Prime, and it's gone viral on TikTok because they've been selling Prime for a ridiculous amount. For example, like, what are the examples?
The newest Prime cans, the engine, that was £100 a can apparently.
£100 a can.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's a hilarious amount. How much did they resell for? Like £3?
Surely not even that. A £3 fucking energy drink that's like the size of a Red Bull.
Yeah, because they're not like big cans. Yeah,
I'm sick of this, man.
Yeah, it is.
Why didn't the government care about us, bro? The government should fucking ban this shit straight away. How is it not a cap?
What was it, Twitter or something? That there's been like knockoff Primes.
Good.
And
it's a free market right there.
There was Prime E6.
All right, well that's a free market, but fuck that shit.
But they spelled it wrong on purpose, so they don't get sued or whatever.
Like Prim.
It was Pryme. But like they took the exact design of the bottle and just did that on a box for an e-cig, which I thought was quite funny. But I've seen fake Prime as well, and I've also seen on a Facebook Marketplace of all places, a local seller in our town was doing, what was it? It was like personalised Prime bottles.
How? Oh, they're not official.
Yeah, not official. Yeah,
It
they just like got the design. They look terrible.
And what do you mean by personalised? Like, how do you name it?
It'd be like your name and the font of the Prime font on the bottle.
Like Coca-Cola. This Coca-Cola's
Kind
for
of,
John
yeah.
type thing.
It just said like John, but in the Prime.
How much was he selling? Oh, it doesn't even say Prime. It says your name.
Just said John, yeah, but in Prime writing, whatever, yeah.
How much was he selling for?
I can't remember.
So there's no words for
It's
it.
mental, innit?
There's no words for this fucking business that needs to be shut
Obviously,
down.
like, people our age like just find it hilarious, but like youngsters.
Yeah, but then you see Wakey Wines and they're all like, the problem with Wakey Wines, right, is, right, all these people, we taught, I'll say it without being mean. It's like the stupid, it's council estate people who have no money to begin
Whoa.
with. Yeah, but not the normal,
Yeah, it's idiots.
Not normal council estate.
It's people from
idiots.
low income. It's not people from low income. It's fucking idiots.
They are
It's
low
a mix-
income.
it's a
No
mix- it's a
one with
mixture of
money is
both.
fucking buying that shit from Wakey Wines.
I reckon it's a mixture, you know.
No, I think it's people actually scraping because they've been on TikTok and saw this viral trend. We're going to get on Wakey Wines TikTok. All that type of shit. I want to try this drink because I love Logan Paul. They probably love KSI. KSI is the English counterpart.
Yeah.
And like,
I don't like KSI. Do you like KSI?
No, he's terrible.
No, I don't like him.
Terrible. Annoying as fuck. Another person, if I could Thanos snap out of existence. Thanos. There's a Marvel reference there. There's 3 people in this podcast that I want to snap out of existence. Tristan Tate, you can stay. Andrew Tate, Logan Paul, KSI. The rest of them are probably alright. You know, the Sidemen.
Yeah, a little bit annoying.
Just the figurehead of KSI. They're annoying when they get together.
Yeah.
There's only like, they're all right other than that though. So annoying. I just want to wake up from this nightmare now. Think about it. The nightmare of the internet in 2023.
It's getting worse. It's getting
horrible.
worse.
You can't go onto the internet and browse social media without seeing horrible stuff.
I want to say the last 2 years, 2 to 3 years have been like horrific.
Yeah.
Like with TikTok. I think it's all from TikTok.
The annoying thing is, right, it's like I want to grab people by the shoulder. That Arctic Monkeys song. I want to grab you by the shoulders and shake out, or whatever the fuck lyrics are. I want to grab both your shoulders and shake. But I wish that fucking worked. Like, imagine grabbing someone. You will no longer watch KSI videos. You're 24 years old, man.
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit and do something proper. Do something more. That being said, we watch stupid videos, but whatever. Yeah, our videos aren't as stupid as their videos. Stop fucking watching KSI. You got duties to fulfill. Get a better job. Make more money. Do what Andrew Tate says, but don't listen to him. Stop fucking doing the stupid shit. Don't buy Prime, even for a retail price.
Well, in terms of like with Wakey Wines, what do you think of him? Do you respect his hustle, marking up all those Prime groups?
It's morally wrong.
Yeah, but he's allowed to do it.
Yeah, you're allowed to do a lot of things I think are morally wrong.
Yeah,
which I won't get into.
Not legal, but
well, I guess let's just say if I was fucking Rishi Sunak, the leader of the country, he'd crack straight down on Wakey Wines.
Because this local shop around the corner was selling one at the Prime.
Yeah, I went into and I checked, I know 13 quid or 12, whatever, which is just I just laughed at them.
Did they have a lot?
Yeah, they probably had like 20.
You see,
20 maybe.
Where are they getting them from? There's no way local shops like that are going online to buy Prime on release.
I've no idea.
There must be something deeper going on here.
I don't know.
They must have some access to a wholesale that's fucking selling them, and they're buying them. There's something dodgy going on with Prime, I reckon.
Yeah,
there needs to be a Vice documentary going on with Prime.
Since because it's morally wrong. I can't support a disgusting business. Like you can't.
Did they have a price tag on it?
No. No price tag.
What did it do?
Well, actually, I'm going to go back on what I said. I was going to buy it, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought it can't be more than £2. I thought retail would be $1.99, right? Yeah. So I got to the front of the checkout because there's no one in the store anyway. I walked up to the desk, and she says, "Do you want to know how much this is before you buy it?"
I think that's probably a good sign because she probably don't agree with it if she's saying that.
Yeah, she walked into the back, and then she came back and said, "It's £13." And then I did like quite a cocky laugh, and I ain't been in since.
It's a lot. It's 13 quid. Yeah, I reckon she don't agree with it if she said that.
Probably not. It's wrong. It's like
if she just went up by £13.
She's going back on the scam she's doing. She's still running it, huh?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Is it a branded shop now? That what is it?
Well, I'm not saying. Not saying on this podcast. No, right. Yeah, a shop near me. Yeah, disgusting. What can we do? What are you doing now? We're helpless.
I don't know.
We're in the Matrix,
I think Prime needs exposing. The Matrix thing was started by Andrew Tate, wasn't it?
Well, I guess. The Matrix thing was started by the Matrix movie.
As well.
Pardon?
Logan Paul's been saying the Matrix.
Yeah, they got into a spat, Logan Paul and Andrew Tate. Let me just check what that was, because I think Andrew Tate's done follow-up tweets. I'm not sure how he's tweeting. It's obviously his PR team, but people probably think it's him because they're...
I think he got banned on Twitter.
No, he's back. Cobra Tate.
Oh, yeah, I suppose he can do anything on Elon Musk's Twitter world.
Elon, his location is Dubai. Don't know if that's a new addition. He tweeted 2 hours ago. Oh, his PR team. Pitch black, surrounded by cockroaches, full stop. Unable to sleep. I hunt in the dark. I await daybreak to count my kills.
Andrew Tate?
Yeah. 5 hours ago, I don't believe in faking it before you make it. There is nothing fake about belief. You have to wait for the rest of the world to catch up with you with what you already know. I'm trying to find the back and forth with Logan Paul now. Fuck. Light heavyweight kickboxing champion. It wasn't that good though. He was a champion, but not good enough.
Well, was it a world champion?
It was like saying you're world champion of the fucking Champions League championship.
Oh, okay.
It's like B tier. It wasn't top dog.
Yeah.
He obviously wasn't the best in the world, basically.
Yeah.
Logan Paul put, the Matrix is real. Pray you never become its target. Who knows what that
I
means?
thought he was fighting Jake Paul.
No, Jake Paul's got bigger fish to fry.
I want to see him fight Tommy Fury.
Who, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Andrew Tate replied to Logan Paul's tweet, "You are the Matrix. You are an agent. But the Matrix is cracking. And now you will pay the price."
Who's that, Logan Paul?
Andrew Tate said that to Logan Paul. Logan Paul said the Matrix is
Fuck
real.
the Matrix. It's not real.
These two dudes are the Matrix. Well, these two dudes are the idiots
They're
that you shouldn't
grown
listen
men.
to. These
They are
two
both
dudes are
grown
sending
men.
you. These are two sides of the same coin, both stupid. What are you doing?
You see, I think age, I want to say 35, maybe 30. You just pack it in with the internet.
No,
No.
it's still a tool. It's a tool
No,
at all ages.
I mean, as in, like, if you're a personality, internet personality.
Oh, you mean like tweeting people?
Yeah. Like H3H3. He needs to give it a rest.
Maybe. And then Logan Paul after that. Lol, full stop. Even in Romanian prison, they talk about Logan Paul being a scammer, which is literally fucking, like hashtag things that never happened. Even in Romanian prison, they talk about Logan Paul being a scammer. Obviously not. You think people in Romanian prison are talking about Logan Paul? Oh, yo.
Don't think it was shit at all.
Did you see Logan Paul? He's a scammer. They aren't fucking saying that. It's like the easiest lie to get away with, though, because he's never like, well, prove it. No one's ever like, oh, show us the people who say
prove
Logan
all
Paul
these
is a scammer.
Romanian people are saying that.
In fucking Romanian prison. That's a good note to end it on, though. Three
What?
idiots. God bless Jake Paul and Tristan Tate. The younger brothers are always the best brothers, I guess.
If you were... No, never mind.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the second to last episode of the podcast.
Ever.
Well, maybe not ever, but we'll say.
We'll say ever.
Expect the
It's a
worst.
clickbait. Just give us something to talk about next week. It's a finale.
See you in the last one. Goodbye.
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 Goodbye.